Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl Tash. Welcome back to my channel. Hey girl, hey. Hey girl, hey. For today's video, you guys, we're going to be getting into the Aurora Palette by Alter Ego. I know I'm a bit late. Better late than never though, right? We are going to do a tutorial with this. I am going to keep it semi-neutral today, with just the pop of bling bling. If you guys are curious to see how this palette performs as opposed to the Natasha Denona palette, then just keep watching. Alright you guys, so first things first, I'm just going to do a couple of arm swatches. I'm sure you guys have already seen this video, you know, from some of your other favorite YouTubers and that, so I'm not going to swatch the whole palette. I will swatch the whole palette over on Instagram, and I'm going to go ahead and write that down real quick, just so I don't forget. Alright you guys, so here are some of the swatches from that palette. Again, I did not swatch the whole thing. If you follow me over on Instagram at Budget Divas Closet, it's also linked below. I will have the full palette swatched either in a post or on my stories today, so you can see the whole thing over there. But super beautiful. It feels like the same formula as all of the other Alter Ego palettes that I have and have tried out. I'm really surprised by the yellow, honestly. I mean, I know the swatch probably doesn't look that good on my hand, but when you apply these to the eyes, girl, I have not been disappointed by any of them yet. So in just a minute, we are going to get into a tutorial slash look. And I will try not to make this video too long. So, alright you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and bring you in. I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Concealer. Mine is too light for me. It's in the shade Cashmere, and I love using this as an eye primer. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys in so we can get into a look. Alright, going in with the eye primer slash concealer. If you're looking for something affordable, this one works amazing as an eye primer. I feel like it really keeps the lashes on all day long, and it is full coverage, so if you're looking to cover up any sort of, you know, skin discoloration, you know, veins coming through, whatever, girl, this will cover it up, and it will keep your shadows on all day long, especially if you have oily lids and whatnot. If you guys are curious as to what I am wearing on the rest of my face, I will have that video linked down in the description box as well as up here for you, because that video will go up first. I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Shine, which is this gorgeous, and I'll show it to you guys in just a second. Gotta color switch them brushes, girl. I need to wash my brushes. So I'm going to take the shade Shine right here, and we're going to go in and put that in my crease, as well as the shade Star. So Shine and Star. And I'm just kind of keeping it a little bit neutral today. Do have some kick up in the pan, just FYI. I'm going to keep it kind of neutral today because I have several videos to film. And yeah, I don't want to look all, you know, like, where's she going? So yeah, they feel like the same exact formula as the last few Alter Ego palettes that I've tried. And the one that I have tried that I have not used on camera yet is Temptation, which is the dupe for the Anastasia Sultry palette, and that is really, really good. These are really pretty, you guys. I'm just gonna go in with a more like detailed kind of brush. This came in a Flower Beauty palette, and I'm going to build up this color Star just a little bit more. There we go. And then I'm going to blend it out with the shade Shine on top. Really, really pretty. I'm just going to take the same brush and use that with Shine, which is the first color that I went in with, and I'm going to put that on top. See, I have hooded eyes, so I'm trying to make sure that I can see that shade come through. So a lot of times I have to look up or create more of a deep crease, and I always have to go a little bit higher. Otherwise, when I'm looking ahead, I can't see it. Alright, so I'm actually pretty good with that. So now I'm going to go into the shade Flare, which is this deeper, beautiful, deep orange shade. It's coming across a little bit brighter than what it is in the pan. So, but yeah, I'm going to put that in my outer V here. I'm just going to tap that in. Ooh, she pigmented. Yeah, you do not need a lot of that shade. Whoa. And then I'm just going to start buffing her in. Go in with a fluffy brush. This is just an e.l.f. Fluffy eyeshadow brush. If you guys are looking for affordable brushes, I got you, boo. I will link that video up here. You can also pick up any of the e.l.f. brushes that have the black handles. They used to be called the Studio line. I'm not sure what they're called now, but they're really, really good. Alright, so now that I'm happy with that, we are ready for the lid shade. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it really real. I really wanted to use the shade Dawn. It is absolutely beautiful, but it kind of doesn't go with my top. So I think I'm going to keep it pretty neutral. We're going to go in with a Luminary and Stellar, or Luminary and Radiance, which is this, like, these three colors here. Let you guys get a peek of those. So here we go with the good old trusty finger. I'm just going to take Luminary, which is this beautiful gold shade. She pigmented too. Oh, you guys, so beautiful. So beautiful. So for my inner, like, I really like to take a flat brush. Doesn't matter what. This one is Kala shading 505. And I like to take that and get into a lighter shade that I want to use. I'm actually mixing Stellar and Radiance, which is these two bottom shades, whichever right here. Come on, camera. So these two are right here. And we're just going to put that in the inner right here just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And then in the inner corner as well. Very, very, very pretty shades. Very, very, very nice pigmentation. I am not mad at it at all. This is why, I mean, and I don't like knock people that buy high-end, because I buy some high-end makeup as well. I just don't think you need to spend $130 to get beautiful colors. I really don't. So I'm going in with Flare, which I used on my outer V, this deep orange shade here. And I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. I just color switched the same brush. I do have a little bit of fallout on my face, but that'll wipe away really easily. So just take a powder brush and you just kind of want to sweep it. Otherwise, you're going to blend it right into your makeup. Alright, so for my brow bone, I'm going to keep it simple, y'all. I'm going to take a little pencil brush here and I'm going to go into Stellar by itself, which is this lighter shade right here. I apologize for the lighting, guys. There we go. We're using that shade. Right on the brow bone here. Sometimes I get it a little too blingy, so what I do is I take my fluffy brush, I make sure I color switch it real quick, and then I just kind of blend it out a little bit. I mean, you could go back in with some of your other inner shades. Like I'm going to take a little bit of Star here and just kind of, and ba-bam. Alright, you guys, when I finish the other eye, I'm going to come back. We're going to discuss the palette, what I think about it. Do you need this one? Do you need Natasha Denona? Was I playing when I was like, ooh, pigmented? You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. Alright, you guys, welcome back. So, final verdict on the Aurora palette. Well, first of all, this is the final look that I came up with. Told you guys I was going to keep it kind of neutral. I'm feeling it. Do you need the Aurora palette? If you are really interested in the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, girl, don't go buy that. Get you the Aurora palette. First of all, what I love about these guys, Alter Ego, I had to remember what I was talking about, is that they keep it super affordable. These palettes are only like $16 versus $129, $65, whatever it is. If you can get it more affordable and the quality is actually good, go for it. If these guys started duping all of the ABH palettes, even though I'm a huge Anastasia fan, I love their formula, I love their palettes, I love everything about those shadows, I would totally switch over to Alter Ego, honestly. I think that their formulas are just as good as high-end, if not better. I mean, there's really not much more that I can say about these versus the high-end. I just think that they're just as good. Now, do you have kick up? Yes. You're gonna have kick up, you're gonna have fallout, but the pigmentation is there, girl. So it's like, what are you really paying $130 for? A name, essentially. I know that her formula is really good. Now, 50% of people argue that it's hard to work with. These are not. The other 50% just say that they're like, it's like heaven in a palette pan, whatever. But I mean, I'm not knocking it. I have tried a Natasha Denona palette before, and I've tried some of her other products. She does make good products. But unfortunately, the reality of it is a lot of us can't afford that. So I would just stick with this. I think that you're getting beautiful pigmentation. These eyeshadows will last all day. Their formula is consistent across the board. I have not used an Alter Ego palette that was inconsistent with any of the other ones. I hope that makes sense. So if I was going to recommend, I would definitely say go with this, you guys. It's really good. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed my review and application of the Aurora palette. If you are new here, hey girl, hey, I hope that you will hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification before you leave today so that you're notified each time I upload. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. Believe it or not, it really does make the difference in the growth of the channel and if my videos and stuff are getting recommended in other people's news feeds. So if you take the time to do that, I really, really appreciate it. All right, you guys, I really appreciate you once again taking the time out of your busy day to come hang out with me. You are the real MVP. See you guys in my next video. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are. And again, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.